Live on KBTX, the Brazos Valley's news leader. This is First News at 4.
Hi everyone, you're watching First News at 4. Thank you for joining us. I'm Rusty Threat. Max next to me. Kathleen has the day off. There's goodness on the radar.
Yeah, so
2 days in a row, too.
I know, it's the best. And we've been talking about how every day we get Bluebell news, it seems like that there's rain on the radar.
And there's good Bluebell news.
Yeah, we got to figure out the algorithm with that. Maybe it'll help us be better forecasters. Let's take a quicker look, or a closer look, that is, at the pinpoint radar. Very little showers right now, but some pretty healthy downpours, especially as we zoom in on Madison County. This shower moving through Madisonville. No new lightning strikes over the past 15 minutes or so, but that's not to say that we could see a couple of cloud-to-ground lightning strikes throughout the area. So just keep that in mind if you are enjoying that shower activity, that there could be a little bit of lightning with it as well. But most of us are just going to see some pretty good downpours and then a little bit of gusty winds along with that as well. Very, very comforting showers that we're looking at across the area. Here's a wide look across the Brazos Valley. Show these all moving off very slowly to the north and west. All the heaviest stuff is just to our south and east. Right now is a quick live eye look over the SAM-CAM. That's what a lot of us are looking at right now. And temperatures are in the mid to low 90s. It's a little bit warmer at a Coulter Airfield and Bryan. They might not have gotten in on any of that cooling rain. So as we take a look at our evening planner, note that we do have at least a 20% chance at finding a little bit more of that rain throughout the afternoon hours and into the evening. By 10 o'clock, though, we'll just see a few clouds and temperatures. How about in the low 80s as opposed to near 90? That's what we saw all of last week. So things are getting better as far as temperatures go, and rain chances are going to go up later this week. We'll get a talk about that a little bit later on.
Okay, our focus at 4, and Max gave a little bit of a tease, a hint.
I did.
About Bluebell. If you haven't heard the good news already, here you go. Bluebell is going to be back on store shelves here in the Brazos Valley in 2 weeks. We're talking about Monday.
Yep, Bluebell made the big announcement earlier today in a video that they posted online. Here's a map of all the areas where Bluebell will be back on store shelves. This is beginning Monday, August 31st, so just in time for tailgating, football season, all that stuff. And you can hear almost all of us will see its return. Milam, Robertson, Leon counties, not just yet. You'll have to wait just a little bit longer.
Now, Bluebell says that the return of its product to the store shelves will happen in 5 phases. It'll begin similar to how Bluebell began. So it will start with distributions in Brenham, and then the Brazos Valley, Houston, Austin, and then it will continue to expand from there.
Phase 2 will include north central Texas. I believe that includes the DFW area and southern Oklahoma. Phase 3 will target southwest Texas and central Oklahoma, and Phase 4 will be the majority of Texas and southern Louisiana.
Yeah, they've also got some early shipments that are being made to the Alabama facility, since that's where it's being produced right now. That's where the ice cream that's going to be available on Monday, August 31st here, is still being made in Alabama. The Oklahoma and the Texas facilities are not back up and running. But I love what you said, that there's that connection between Bluebell, and every time there's Bluebell news, we get a little bit of precipitation.
Yeah, and Michelle brought up that at the beginning of the summer, towards the end of spring, when there was a whole lot of flooding rains going on, we thought that was Texas is crying because we're out of Bluebell. Maybe now it's tears of joy, because we're getting rain again.
It is tears of joy.
Yeah.
Yes.
And we found out Kathleen's favorite flavor. It's cookies and cream. What's yours?
Oh, that's mine, cookies and cream. On my Facebook page.
Well, let's make it 3 for 3.
Cookies and cream. Absolutely.
Let's make it 3 for 3.
And if you're wondering about the flavors, they have not announced which flavors are going to be coming out just yet. They say stay tuned. So in between now and the 31st, Bluebell will announce which flavors that they will come out with.
A little bit of Bluebell news every day.
Take a little bit, Take the vanilla. I'll take whatever.
Yeah, exactly.
All right, now, Texas woman fearing for her family's safety. Woman in northeast Harris County, out near Houston, dealing with snakes that have infested her home, and now it is not safe for her family to be there. Earlier this year, when one of the bayous next to her home flooded, the snakes slithered their way into her home, and they've been there ever since.
Animal control removed 2 rat snakes from her home on Thursday. Each were 4 feet long, but she is worried that there are still more snakes inside, and I gotta say, I don't blame her.
So today a pest exterminator showed up. They helped get some of the snakes out. Here's my situation with that. This is when the bayous were flooding a couple of weeks ago, maybe a couple of months ago. So she's been in there with her daughters ever since, sometimes sleeping in the car. She said that they thought they got most of them out, but they feared there were more. But she's been in that house for a couple of weeks, still with these snakes in there.
Yeah.
No. No.
Game's
over after day 1.
Burn the house down is my mentality about it, and move somewhere else.
Yeah. Oh my goodness. Okay, so from snakes to alligators. Police in Hot Springs, Arkansas, on the hunt right now for 2 suspects who took 13 baby alligators from a farm and petting zoo.
They're worried. The owner says he really just wants to know that his gators are being cared for, so that's nice, I guess.
Yeah.
Stacy Spivey has more.
We're a sanctuary for gators.
An attraction first opening in Hot Springs in 1902.
But in 1945, my grandfather bought it.
The Arkansas Alligator Farm and Petting Zoo. A place Jamie Bridges and his family could share their love for gators.
We just enjoy animals, enjoy alligators, and it's been good to us.
Year-round guests visit the farm for a feeding with these guys. But early Saturday morning, someone took a bite of this family business.
Actually, it's less than 2 minutes. They're gone.
You can see in this surveillance video 2 suspects wearing masks, breaking down the door, taking 13 baby gators, stuffing them into their bags and taking off.
They were like our babies. We treat them like babies. We didn't let anybody handle them, even my workers.
Channel 7 was able to meet some of the missing gators on Friday. Bridges tells us 12 of them were about 12 inches long and not even a year old. The other around 3 feet long.
They just started eating real good. They got used to us, you know. But they're gone now.
Bridges believes the suspects were no strangers to the farm, filing a police report, wanting them to get caught. But he's still chomping at the bit to get his gators back.
I think the word will get out, and maybe we'll get them back, I hope.
If not, he just wants them to be safe.
I just hope if they did get them, they'd take them somewhere where somebody will take care of them.
It is illegal to possess alligators in Arkansas, according to authorities there.
They are almost cute. Almost.
They're cute until they grow up.
Yeah, there are only 2 exceptions to that rule of the illegal alligators for commercial breeders or alligators that have legally come from another state. I got to ask, what's the end game there? If you're stealing alligators?
Well, there's a couple of unfortunate endings I think could come out of that.
Right.
Or you just want a very exotic and wild pet.
12 of them at that.
Good luck. All right. Here's a story that caught my attention this morning. A new study says if you want to be happy, and I'm talking about like really, really happy here, you need some religion in your life. A study in the American Journal of Epidemiology looked at 4 areas: volunteering, taking educational courses, participating in religious organizations, or participating in a political organization.
What the research found is the secret to sustained happiness lies in participation in religion. The study involved 9,000 Europeans who were older than 50.
So here's one of the quotes from the study, because they're saying out of everybody who did all 4 of those things, they found that the people who were involved in religion or church ended up having the happier life. And long-term happiness. And I'm going to read the quote here from the study. It says, "The church appears to play a very important social role in keeping depression at bay and also served as a coping mechanism during periods of illness in life. It's not clear to us how much of this is about religion per se, or whether it may be about just the sense of belonging to a group or being socially isolated." So they're saying, you know, it may not be really the religion aspect of this, but it's just being among people that accept you and embrace you and vice versa, being there.
Definitely does give you that feeling, a place of belonging, for sure.
All right. One more thing before we go to break. Kentucky Fried Chicken, KFC, has swapped the Colonel again.
Yeah, this time Norm Macdonald is taking Daryl Hammond's spot. Take a look.
It's come to my attention that there's an imposter colonel out there. He's trying to be me. That's crazy. They can't just grab some super funny Hollywood actor, throw a white suit on him, and try to pass him off as the real Colonel Sanders. And I should know because I am Colonel Sanders. And this is my incredibly delicious $5 fill-up meal. I'm Colonel Sanders. I know that. It's finger-licking good.
I think this is great marketing. When KFC was asked, a spokesperson said Colonel Sanders was too big of a personality to be portrayed by just one person. Here's the thing, that looks like Norm Macdonald. I did not know that that was Daryl Hammond.
I didn't either.
Until today.
Yeah, that gave me a new found respect that I had already really had for Daryl Hammond and his ability to impersonate people. And I had no idea it was Daryl Hammond until somebody told me. But I gotta say, for whatever reason, the new Colonel is just very creepy to me.
Yeah, there's a creepy factor to it, but I do think it's genius marketing that they're going with these former SNL people. And Daryl Hammond, we hadn't seen anything really from Daryl Hammond since SNL, so to go from him, which I don't think anybody really knew that was him, and then to go to Norm Macdonald, look, it's working. We're on a newscast talking about it, showing the commercial.
Yeah, exactly.
All right. We have another look at the forecast. We've got rain in the area.
Yeah,
That's
things
good
are
news.
looking pretty good, especially as we go towards the middle of the week. So we'll get that in a little bit.
All right.
You're watching First News at 4 with Rusty Surratt, Kathleen Whitty, and weather with Max Crawford on KBTX News 3. The people you know, the news you trust.